This isn't your typical employer branding video. It's different. It's one of the most vulnerable, honest, and real moments I've ever seen from a C-level manager. And the unique thing about it is, not a single word was premeditated, scripted, whatever. That's the kicker. And I'm pretty sure after watching this, you will want to know more about him, Florian, and the company he works for. That's the power of conversational employer storytelling. All right, you ready? Florian, this is actually
the last question, which is an interesting one because it's a kind of a game.
Yeah.
Imagine the right now you is speaking to the one Florian that sat in his bed in Munich on his phone trying to figure out where to go next. And please tell him why it's a great idea to join Mobile.de.
I don't know if I can go through this emotionally. There are two things I want to say generally. One is just keep going and don't lose hope.
David? Hast du das Spielchen schon mal gespielt?
Ja, bei dem Coaching war das der elementare Moment eigentlich. Also sich vorstellen, sein 7-jähriges Ich und sein 95-jähriges Ich. Ja? Und dann ist die Frage, was sagst du dem 7-Jährigen? Das ist genau die Frage. Was sagt der 7-Jährige dir? Unfassbar. Transformational, impactful und mir lief alles natürlich runter. Dann Taschentuch und Stift und jetzt aufschreiben. Ne? Und es waren zwei Sachen. Das eine ist, mach einfach weiter, sage ich dem 7-Jährigen. Mach doch einfach weiter. Mach dir keinen Kopf, es wird schon alles. Das Glück kommt dazu. Und das Zweite ist, und deswegen werde ich da auch so emotional, das Zweite ist eben, was ich dem 7-Jährigen sage, was aber mein 95-jähriges Ich mir auch gesagt hat, ist, ich bin stolz auf dich. Ja, und es ist so kraftvoll, darauf vertrauen zu können, dass du am Ende deines Lebens auf dich stolz sein kannst. Denn es befreit dich von allen Zwängen, von allem externen Feedback, was auch wichtig ist, ja, aber es macht dich frei davon, denn du bist nicht davon abhängig, es ist alles da. Und das habe ich für mich in diesem Moment erkannt, würde jedem Menschen wünschen, das für sich so früh wie möglich im Leben zu erkennen, damit die Lebenszeit, die danach noch folgt, die so eine höhere Qualität hat, einfach so lang wie möglich ist. So what would I tell him? You can stop searching. This is it. This will be it. And it will be what you make of it. You meet people who are driven, who are passionate, who are extremely knowledgeable, who make you feel safe to be the best version of yourself every day. I had a completely different perception of the company because I didn't know what was behind that little logo on my screen. A well-oiled machine, if you will, that allows you to innovate from a position of strength. You don't have to innovate, but you have people who don't accept the status quo, who want to do better. That's a unique combination that you don't find in many companies. I'm 36 now. I'm in the leadership team of this company in a sales role without prior sales experience. If you had told me that 2 years ago, I would have called you and the company crazy to do that, right? And yet I'm sitting here. I have more confidence than ever. I have more trust in myself than ever. And I have more trust in my fellow leaders in this organization than ever before. So I'm completely free to bring myself to the table and to try every day to move the needle. Yeah.
Now it might sound strange, but I'm so happy and proud of both Florian and Mobile.de that they stood behind the video. That they weren't like, no, this is not C-level, like, we can't publish that. They did not see it as a sign of weakness. Both Florian and Sophie were grateful we captured that moment. That's what I'm talking about, and that's real strength. And modern leadership, by the way. Now, I'm not saying every CEO has to show his or her emotions all the time. Of course not. But we don't want to be led by robots. We are no robots. Not yet. And the best human leaders of the world have understood that in order to build the best performing teams, you have to build safety, share vulnerability, and establish purpose. And buddy, Florian just did all that without even trying. He just did it. And Florian, I'm forever grateful to you that you shared this moment with me and also with the world. I commend you and I commend your co-leaders for having that culture, for embracing that. So yeah, this video is different. It doesn't start with the banger hook or finish after 60 seconds. But as employer branders, that's not what we're here for. We're not here just to produce short-form content. We're here to build impeccable brands, and form follows function. So to all my fellow employer branders, let's dig deep and find the real diamonds. And if you find a huge one, don't break it down into pieces. Put it on your crown and say, Jesus! So yeah, of course, there are more videos with Florian where he's not as vulnerable, but just as open, honest, and deep. But you know, he does the C-level thing too, right? Where he talks about sustainability, but in a real way, and a whole lot of set of other videos. And you guessed it, I'm going to show you a couple of those in the next few weeks, so be sure to stay tuned. But for now, I want to know your thoughts on this video. Are you intrigued? Like, do you want to know more about Florian and Mobility? I would if I were you. And I also have a question for you, brother Florian, and I would love to see your reaction as a comment below this video. You were the first person that saw this video, right? Because I wanted to make sure that you're fine with it. Straight away, you were like, I love it, and I want this to be released. That's beautiful. But I'm sure there were people that were like, maybe you don't want to release this. How did those opinions not affect you? Where do you get that strength, or what is your motivation in releasing that video? Because everything has a motivation, right? What is yours? And to everybody else, please chime in the comments below. Love to see you there. But don't forget, be open, be deep, and be vulnerable. That too, and be real. Oh yeah, of course. And do we see each other in the comments? I'm in the comments, man. In the comments. Oh, okay, yeah. There you are. I can see you typing.